What's going on, everyone? I want to share a very useful and helpful tool that I've been using for my class guidance lessons that has really served as a good assessment for my students' understanding of of whichever lesson we're talking about or whichever content we're going over. All right, it's free, and the upgraded version is free if you use your educator email. So I am talking about Canva. I use it to create a lot of content for my guidance lessons. And then I just thought about how it would be beneficial for my students to have some basic skills to create some designs. Like I said, to show their understanding of whatever material we're going over. And then also, I just think the way things are going, as far as like the trajectory with what students will be expected to know how to do, I do think that basic graphic design skills are something that they're maybe not be required of them, but it will definitely make things a lot easier for them over time. So it's cool that when they use this, they're not only thinking about the content from the class guidance lesson, but they're also building and working on some of their technology skills. So again, it's just canva.com. All right. And then when you sign up, you'll put in your educator email so that you have Canva Pro for free. And that gives you access to all the different elements, which are, they say elements, graphics are the same thing. You'll have access to all the different fonts and some other features. So after you get signed up, and then if you want to allow your students to have access to Canva Pro so that they can use all the different graphics and all the other features for free, you would go down to on the left-hand side here where it says class. So right here it says Zachary Casabo's class. You click on that, and then you'll have a couple of different options. You can organize assignments in different folders, and there's some other tools or features that you can play around with as far as collecting and organizing content from your students. I haven't played around with it too much, so I'm just going to focus on how to allow your students to have access to Canva Pro. So you're going to go to the tab that says People, and then you're going to see where it says Invite Class Members for free. The way that I've been doing it is I have been copying this link, having each individual class sign on to a Google Meet, and then I post that link in the chat box. I've had some teachers, I've sent the link to some teachers and they've posted to the Google Classrooms. So that's another option. All right. Or if you can also import your Google Classroom. But for what I've done, again, is I've copied this link where it says share invite link. And then I'll have, when I do a guidance lesson, I'll have everyone quickly log on to Google Meet. I'll paste the link in the chat box. They click on it and it automatically takes them to where they need to be. So here are some examples of, it's really cool. So I've worked with third graders, fourth graders, and fifth graders. All right. So even the third graders are capable of using this. Now, it does take time. It does take patience. I make that clear to them, especially in the beginning. All right. But I do want to show you some of the designs that some of my students have made. So let's start with this one, which was created by a third grade student. So this was a lesson on higher ed options after high school, or options after high school to pursue a specific career, and then what career that option can help you achieve. All right, so again, this was created by a third grader. Really, really cool. And after they create their design, if they want to, there's a button on their screen where it says send to teacher. So they send it to me, I get a notification, I can click on it and look at it. Here is a design done by a fifth grader. And yeah, you can see I left a comment here for her. For this particular assignment, they had to look up a trade that they're interested in and then do some research as far as how many years it takes to get certified to do that, and then also how much that they can expect to get paid. And then here is another one. This was done by a 4th grade student. He, for this particular assignment, students were asked to search a college of their choice and then look for at least 2 facts about that college. So again, really, really cool. It's a free tool. We should, as educators, I believe, we should start trying to include free technology in the classroom as much as possible, especially for the district that I work in. We struggle with, for lots of different reasons. We're underfunded. That doesn't even, I can't overstate that enough. So when I come across tools that are free that can be implemented today, tomorrow, I'm all about it. All right. So really, really quickly, I'm going to just remind you what I did to get set up. So you go to canva.com. The first time you sign up, you need to put in your educator email. All right. And then after you're all signed up, you're going to go down to where it says class on the left hand, on where this menu is on the left. You click on your name, class. You then go to the people tab, and then you're going to, with one of these options, you're going to get your students the link that they need so that they can have access to Canva Pro for free. All right, awesome. Have a great day, everyone.